name's Dulci Hill, and many of you know that I've lived with bone-crushing pain for the last 20 years and have been on all sorts of doctors' protocols, including Vicodin, Opana, OxyContin, and Tramadol. I've been to pain specialists, and the pain was like the worst flu-like pain ever, constantly aching all over my body. It just was not, it was relentless. On Sunday morning, last Sunday, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before, I woke up and laid in bed and I just cried. And then Brian, my husband, came in and he says, "Why don't you just stay in bed today?" He's used to hearing me walking around and moaning. And I never complain about the pain, but he always knows I'm in pain because I moan. So what happened is I told him I don't want to stay in bed because the pain's going to be bad no matter what I do, so staying in bed is going to be too much. So I asked him to take me to church because the Lord's my solace, and maybe the distraction will get my mind off the pain. So what happened is I sat down in the church, my seat, and I just couldn't tolerate. I wanted to die. So I just started sobbing in my seat. And he reached over, my husband reached over and put his hand on my lap, and suddenly it was like a light switch. The pain went away. And he said he saw the agony just release out of my face, and he looked at me and he says, "What's going on?" And I said, "I have no pain." And he didn't quite understand. So he says, "Really, how do you feel?" And I told him, "Really, I have no pain." So we watched the sermon and he kept looking at me, and then it was time to go out to the car. So what happened is I asked him, I said, well, he told me, he basically told me, he said, he sat down watching me writhe in pain, and he's a Renaissance man, not one for praying out loud or he's very private about his faith. I'm obnoxious about mine, and I've had the faith to cure me and to dance or whatever. I have multiple sclerosis, but and my faith is sufficient to cure me. But he said, "Lord, I can't watch my wife in this kind of pain, so please relieve her pain. I can't watch her suffering anymore." And it happened Sunday, May 29th at 9:35, and this is 9 days later. I have not had pain. I have not taken medication. I was a little worried about tapering off, but I just stopped, and I have no side effects. Miracles happen to other people, and I just thought this was my affliction. But for me to be without pain, I can deal with multiple sclerosis being debilitating, but I couldn't do it with the pain. Anyway, that's what I have to say. That's my testimony, and I wanted to share it. And I read the Daily Bread all the time. Thank you.